The Springtime Mania Free-for-All Tournament 3. And this time, myself, Juan Crystal, will be commentating with my friend, with one of the map selectors of the tournament, Gil Hermesiad, the match between Crubble and
Hey,
Crupple.
what's up?
How are you doing, man?
I'm doing really good. It's been a while since I last commentated, so I'm looking forward to this.
I mean, I can't really say the same in my case because I commentated like yesterday, but it's been so long I commentated with you that I'm actually really excited.
Hey, yeah, we make a good team.
South American duo, man.
Yeah.
We've been like together for so many tournaments, so already like not only just
it's
commentating,
really nice.
but good thing is that you know the map pool sort of well because like you made it, so hopefully.
Yep.
But yeah, we have Crubble and Crupple, which is an interesting name combination between these two. Some meme potential just before the match.
Yeah, of course. It's like Bappies and Pepsi.
Sort of, I guess. So we're waiting here for these two players to select their warm-ups, and after that we should be pretty good to go. I'm not so sure how good Crupple is, actually, but I imagine that Crupple should do pretty well on this pool. His accuracy maybe isn't like amazingly great, but he isn't bad by any means, so he should be alright on this stage.
Yeah, like Crubble is a pretty consistent player in general, so I don't see him dropping. I don't see him like dropping points in this. Like Crubble would have to perform like out of his mind if he wants to beat Crubble in here. I think any player would need to perform really well to beat Crubble.
Well, I think he's actually the highest seed of the tournament that is not a top seed, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's seed 17.
Nice.
The unlucky dog.
Yeah, Benta just barely scrapping that number 16 out of Crubble's hands.
Yeah.
We're having the warm-up here already. Get off, freak on. Oh man, do we already have people subscribing to the channel? Oh no, he has the icon. What is this sorcery? Oh no, there it is, the icon.
Blame Juan.
He actually did it. The madman. Oh my god, there's another one. Oh no, the blame ones are gonna start spreading now for real.
Oh my god. That was a good tactic.
Oh no. This is just gonna be the chat for the rest of the month, isn't it? Oh my goodness.
That was a
Not
good
like
tactic
this.
to make people subscribe though.
I guess. I mean, they're gonna spam the heck out of that. I don't know how to set much things, like many things for like sub icons and all that, so that'll sadly have to wait. Probably until like next weekend. Regardless, Get Our Freak On is already here. It's already on, we could say.
Yeah. Scores are pretty close so far.
Yeah, I was about to mention that the accuracies are really similar. This is way harder than we're gonna see on the playoff map pool, but it's still a pretty good performance by both of these players.
Yeah, the first hard dancer part is about to come. I really like this map in general. It's well made. And now we can see that Crupple starts dropping a little bit more of accuracy here. Still keeping up with the full combo though, which is pretty impressive in my opinion, coming from a low-seeded player.
Yeah. Do you remember who's the mapper of this?
It's Raspberry. Or
Oh, is this
Razzie.
a RAS map? Okay, it's Razzie. In general, Razzie maps are just fun overall.
Yeah, they're pretty fun.
But yeah, we can see that Crubble is sort of leading when it comes to harder stuff. I'm not so sure we can like call this technical. It is sort of technical, but it's way harder than anything we might see on the playoffs. So it's not that we can really use it to compare.
Basically, the only thing we could use to compare these skills would be like the start, and they were pretty close there. But like, that's the only thing we can try to use. But I don't think that's very trustable either.
All those mini jacks is probably the thing where Cripple is struggling the most with. He's keeping his accuracy pretty tight though, a little bit on the earlier things, on the other side of things, but he's doing alright. When it gets a little bit denser, you can see here that he's starting to drop a lot of accuracy. So maybe he will try to go for on things like Dragon Decoherence instead of Innocent Temple, just because it's a bit lighter overall in terms of density.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm not so sure as well if I mean he's a Polish player, isn't he?
I think so, yeah.
That probably means he has some SBs on his locker, so we might see that as well. I'm not sure how much Crubble managed to practice throughout the weeks, both Weaponize and the other slow jump pick. So this could be an interesting matchup. I will say that Crubble definitely has an upper hand on this, but it could go either way with some luck on the side for the Polish player. That should be quite alright. Ratios are on this level of difficulty hard to compare. Crubble doing way better overall, but this is a hard map, so
yeah, I mean,
not that big of a deal.
Crubble pretty clearly has more speed in this case. So
let's see what he will have over here. The last warm-up of the matchup. It's gonna be match ID 108708, which I don't know which song is yet. Oh, is it Dika? Oh my god, it's Dika.
oh god. As you were saying. Oh, but this is an OSV. Wow. Boring.
Of course they're gonna play the SV version.
Oh, alright, yeah. I was about to be
player.
like, what? Yeah, Poland player picking an OSV difficulty, wait, what?
This was used on, was it on round of 32 or was it a group stage of last year?
I think it was round of 32.
Yeah, group stage was Lust for Power, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Man, Bancho is so laggy today. It's unbelievable.
Thanks, Peppy.
Okay, here we go then. Deka is so Deka or DEKA. However you want to call this. This is a very rude SV map, and if I recall correctly, this is OD10 as well.
It is OD10.
Here we go. We'll see Crubble having a little bit of a better time on this, even though he says he's high reading it. So Crupple having a little bit of a trouble here. I mean, we can say that Crupple has some trouble with this.
Oh my god.
Yes, I missed it. we go into this speed up. I mean, how do you even call this? Do you have call them bumps as speeds?
Yeah, I think it's Mom's SVs, you know. Grubble
go.
ghost stabbing, of course.
Yeah, he got his miss on the previous map by ghost tapping, so...
Oh, there you go.
Okay, there he is. Rip the ghost tap. Oh man, the accuracies are now pretty tied up.
Yeah.
People finding a miss on one of those releases, not good for him. Still a warm-up, so it's not gonna be that much of a difference. Oh boy, the teleport's here. Oh, Crabble is struggling a little bit. Is he gonna quad it? No, he's not actually. Pretty good. Nice.
Yeah, neither of the players are calling this. This is pretty nice.
Oh man, let's see the last SVs. These are really, really rude. Oh, there they are. Well, that's a pretty good performance by Crabble if it is a side read.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, Brazil won his first pick on the Mania World Cup.
Yes, baby. Go
Got him.
Brazil! Aqui é Brasil!
Aqui é Brasil. Here we go. We have the rolls here: 27 for Krupol, 67 for Crubble. So we're gonna see the Poland player, the Polish player, banning first. Are they gonna ban Human, perhaps, or one of the accuracy-oriented picks? I'm really not sure what Krupol's skill set is.
I think he's more likely to ban Human, yeah.
There it is, actually. What's Crubble gonna ban though? Is it gonna be weaponized? Wouldn't be surprised. I think Human has been the most banned beat map throughout the whole stage. Which is sad, to be honest, but I guess it makes sense. It's probably one of the hardest maps, if not the hardest map of the pool.
Yeah, it's sad, man. Don't ban Human. It's just Human. It's also a really fun LR map, so. But I guess people ban it because it's too hard for this role, I imagine. Like, in my opinion, Human is the hardest map so far of the pool.
In the Garden is gonna be the ban here by Trouble. Okay, that's unexpected.
Yeah, that's
he
pretty
probably just
surprising.
wants to knock down the longer maps, so he can just like play the shorter ones and that's it. And we go straight for Doki Doki. Oh my god, just Monica as the first pick by Crubble.
More like just Scrubble, am I right? Just Scrubble.
Yeah, or just Crubble. Oh my god, that's so clever actually, homie. I don't need friends, I have custom made BR. Nice corner. Here we go, ready to start with the first map. Gotta toggle that annotation down because this is a best of 7 between Crubble and Crupple with just Monica getting some Doki Doki literal club.
Hey, you know what's
action.
The best thing? You know what's
Yeah?
the best thing? The play field on my skin, it blocks Monica.
Nice. It does
And
the
only
same thing
Monica.
here.
It blocks only Monica. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. That sounds pretty fun.
Oh, Crumple dropped me combo already.
This match is the embodiment of there can be only one. That's so accurate, to be honest. Anyways, we see here Crubble having some issues with his long nose. Quite big ones, actually. Crubble is just holding strong with a 99.6.
Yeah. Dropping quite a lot of 200s here, Crumple. Dropping combo once more. go into the more release focused section here.
This is actually quite a challenging map. It really looks innocent, but the moment you get to play it, it's actually pretty hard to coordinate the releases onto this.
Just like the game.
Yeah, it really betrays you. It like backstabs you.
Yeah.
You see that it's something, but it's actually something else. Trouble with another miss though on one of those releases. What I feel is hard about this is just you can't really focus on doing well on the releases, but also holding a good accuracy. Like it takes so much focus. If you really focus yourself on getting good ratios, you're gonna usually struggle with the long nose because they are so weird in general. They are like so hard to follow.
That's true. They're pretty hard to follow. But yeah, as this map is coming to an end, Crubble's victory here is pretty clear.
You're gonna see it just Crubble here, not hitting the 90,000, but just barely missing that. 3 200s for him.
Let's see what Crubble is gonna try counter picking here.
I think he's gonna go straight for weaponized. Oh no,
Yeah,
it's gonna go for dragon.
Oh yeah, you were like speculating about that before.
Well, considering Crabble banned in the god, then I will imagine he's confident on his hack. Like, because the only reason I can see in the garden being banned by him is because of the length.
That's right.
And that means he has to be confident on his hack or SV's abilities to take this point. But his ratio on Doki Doki wasn't that amazing. Sure, it was a long no pick, so it's completely different. But we have to wait and see here if that tactic actually works or not.
I mean, as far as I know, Crubble's accuracy is pretty good, so that's not something you can play with.
Oh man, Brazil won the second map now, the Nature of Dying. They're leading 2-0.
Oh my god. Oh, we can see that Crubble's accuracy is pretty good so far.
It's pretty decent. I think he got a 200 though at one point. Crubble is... Oh well. Okay, you say Crubble, not Crubble. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Okay, he dropped a bit now. Crubble takes the lead.
I was so proud of myself when I managed to B2 double S the whole intro. That was pretty cool.
What an ET.
Right now it seems like they are pretty close to each other. I think everything will just be decided on how consistent these two players can do on this 1-4 transition. And apparently they are pretty tied up. You can see there's less than 1,000 points of difference. So the 1/3 into 1/4 transition is probably one of the harder things to hack about this map. So it's likely going to be decided there.
The transition between 1/3 and 1/4 is pretty harsh in this map.
Just hitting the 1/3 in general is, and there it is. I love this song so much.
Yeah, I like it too. It's pretty good.
Here we see that Crubble is actually recovering a little bit. Crubble not being able to keep up with the ratio. 1/4 here, not beneficial for any of this too. So at the end of the day, it's gonna be better for Crubble since he's on the lead. But look at the accuracies; they're exactly 0.02 points of difference. Can Crubble make it? Look at that! He's climbing back, but he's like finding to stay there. I think he got a 200. Oh no! Now it's all in Crubble's
That's
hands.
gonna decide it, most likely.
As long as Crubble doesn't rush any of the ending, he should be alright, and he does seem fine. He's gonna take this. Pretty close one, actually. The fight was pretty tight. Look at the difference there. 13 normal 300s and 1 200.
That was indeed pretty close, wow. Crubble showing he knows how to fight. He knows how to play a match.
Yeah, he's pretty good at holding nerves, to be fair. He played on multiple Mania World Cups in the past, and as well on Soft. Nice. One of those pretty big tournament players. Going straight now into Innocent Tempest here, which I sort of agree. I think this is the hardest Rise map in the pool.
Yeah, this is the denser pick, the denser Rise map of the pool, and it has quite a lot of 1/4 pretty fast bursts. If I remember correctly, the BPM of this is 178 or something. I'm not sure.
I think it mostly comes down to how well these two players can do on inconsistent rhythms, because I think that's the main main difficulty of this map. Overall, those doubles are pretty wonky time spans, at least for me.
Yeah, they are.
So it mostly comes down to that, and it seems like Crubble has it a little bit better on his own side. But it looks like Crubble is rushing, so if he can get that sorted out, he might be able to clean back.
Yeah, I feel like Crubble has more issues with weird rhythms than Crubble does.
Here we go. It seems like Crubble just dropped a couple of 200. There's another one, so not gonna help too much. Crubble needs to hold on through his combo if he just wants to win. I don't think accuracy-wise, Krupol can come back to this.
Krupol.
With only half of the map remaining, the distance is pretty clear in favor of Krupol.
Yeah. Holding a 9.87, pretty constant. Oh, dropping a little bit now, but still. Only a miss from Trouble would turn things on here.
I think that maybe even a miss is not enough at this point. There are not many nodes left in the map.
Yeah,
he might need more than that. But I think we will never know. Crubble will take this one by with not many complications actually, holding a 99.86. That's probably one of the best scores we're gonna see in this map. 85 normal 300s.
That's a really good ratio indeed. Way better than on Dragon Girl. I guess he has more like I guess he's better at more technical maps than constant streaming stuff, and maybe that's why he decided to ban In the Garden. Because In the Garden it's pretty consistent stuff.
Oh, this fits to my sad end. Oh no, Krupol. Krupol,
Please
why
don't
you do
lose
that?
Krupol.
I mean, to be fair, the song really sounds like that. He isn't wrong.
Let's see what's gonna happen.
Here we go. Seems like Krupol actually is on the lead, but not by much. He drops it back in favor of Trouble. And I'm starting to sound like Bento a bit because of my cold. Oh no.
Krupol drops a few 200s there. That's not good. Oh, but Crubble drops a 1/200 there as well.
Meanwhile, on the other match, we had Pancho fighting against Enjoy, and he just took the 4th map in his own, so 4-0 in favor of the Canadian player, was it? I think Pancho is from Canada, right?
Yeah. Crubble seems to have taken the lead here after this first slow gem section, but we'll have to see now because there's another slow gem section, and this one's way harder. Yeah, Crubble seems to be having tons of trouble with this part, way more than Crubble.
Krupol. It's actually Krupol. I think that's the way to pronounce it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes things a lot easier. Krupol.
Here we go on the last not SB section. I mean the not slow gem. But we're reaching the 400 cap here, so that means that if Crubble ends up finding a miss at this point, it could be pretty dangerous for him. Although the lead is quite huge in his favor.
I don't think there's anything for you to drop in here, so not anymore.
It just comes down to the last slow jump.
Yeah. It's
And this
just
might
simple
actually,
jumps.
it might just actually be the end of Krupol with a sad theme to like represent such moment.
Press F to pay respects to Grupo.
Yeah. Gotta pray that F for the respect. Krupol did quite alright on the match, I'll have to say. His core
Yeah.
on Dragon and Girl, the coherence was pretty strong, so
I feel
just
like
barely missing of Krupol's performance.
Innocent Tempest was also like decent, but it could. I'm pretty sure he can also do a lot better on Innocent Tempest. He was just hitting way too early in that one. And then Sakura Cairo, I guess he's not really good at getting good at on grace notes during his low jumps, and he was trusting that like Trouble might not be good at that either, but
Oh my
that wasn't
god,
the case.
Brazil just won by 145 points against the US on a map.
What? Which one was it?
Flower Flag, 145
Oh my
points.
god.
It's like 128 from standard. The last long note, literally, it was the last long note.
Jeez.
Oh my god. Anyways, I think that's gonna be it for us on this vlog. I think the next match starts in about an hour and a half. So we should hopefully be around for it. Let me actually check the schedule real fast.
It's gonna be DJ Khaled versus Fizzy, right?
It's gonna be DJ Khaled versus Fizzy. Yes, you are correct. That will be at 22 UDC, which is in about an hour and a half. Yep. So we will be back for that. Meanwhile, you should probably go watch the Mania World Cup match.
Yeah, that's probably really good. I'm about to just open the stream right now.
Yep. So thanks everyone who stuck with us here, and I'll see you on the next match in an hour and a half.